What if I told you that something as small as not blinking could actually make you go blind? Imagine never closing your eyes again. Sounds harmless, right? Well, it's not. Blinking is something you probably never think about. It just happens, like breathing. But what if suddenly you stop blinking completely? No more eyelids closing, no more moisture protecting your eyes, just wide open stares every second of your life. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the science of blinking. What would happen to your body and mind if you never did it again, and ultimately, why this tiny action might be the most important thing keeping you from total blindness. Stick around, because the ending might make you appreciate every single blink you take. First, let's get this straight. The average person blinks 15 to 20 times per minute. That means if you're awake for 16 hours, you blink about 15,000 times a day. Sounds like a waste of time? Not really. Each of those blinks is keeping your vision alive. So what happens if you cut that number down to 0? No blinking, not even once. Phase 1. The first few hours. The first thing you'd notice is dryness. Your eyes have a thin, delicate film of tears that gets spread across every time you blink. This tear film is like the screen protector for your eyes. Without blinking, it evaporates quickly. Within 30 minutes, your eyes start to feel scratchy, like sandpaper. Then comes the burning sensation. Light starts to feel harsher because your eyes can't refresh themselves. Vision becomes blurry as the smooth, wet surface of the cornea starts to dry out. Phase 2. 1 to 3 days without blinking. Now, things take a scary turn. Your cornea, the transparent front layer of your eye, relies on constant moisture to stay smooth and functional. Without blinking, dust and debris settle on the surface, causing tiny scratches. Doctors call these microabrasions, and it doesn't stop there. Bacteria that normally get flushed out with every blink, they're now partying in your eyes. The risk of infection skyrockets. Redness, swelling, and pain set in phase 3. A week without blinking. At this stage, your eyes are in full crisis mode. The cornea begins to develop ulcers, basically open sores, extremely painful and extremely dangerous. Every movement of your eyeball feels like sandpaper grinding against a wound. Your vision, fuzzy at best. Your brain, by the way, isn't happy either. The nervous system is wired to protect your eyes. So if you refuse to blink, your body may try to force you through uncontrollable spasms or even involuntary eyelid closure. Phase 4. Weeks to months. If you somehow resisted every natural urge to blink, say your eyelids were paralyzed, the outcome would be devastating. The cornea would become scarred, opaque, and possibly infected beyond repair. This leads to permanent blindness. The only way to survive without blinking would be constant medical intervention. Artificial tears every few minutes, special moisture chamber goggles, or even surgical procedures to partially sew your eyelids shut. But without these, you'd lose your sight completely. Here's the shocking truth. Something you do every few seconds without thinking, something so small you barely notice it, is the one thing keeping you from going blind. Stop blinking, and within weeks, your eyes could be damaged forever. Think about it. Snakes don't blink, but they've evolved with a permanent transparent shield over their eyes. Humans didn't. We rely on that simple flicker of the eyelids. It's not just a reflex, it's survival. So, what if you stopped blinking completely? In hours, you'd feel irritation. In days, you'd risk infections and ulcers. In weeks, blindness. Blinking isn't just about moist eyes. It's about protecting one of your most valuable senses, vision. Next time someone catches you daydreaming and blinking too much, just remember, every blink is saving your sight. If you thought this was eye-opening, wait until you see what happens if you stopped sleeping entirely.